Hi guys, it's Spider Steve here, and today it's Sunday. Um, it's a new start, new beginning of life for me, Paige, and Barb, since that's her real name, and she doesn't have a YouTube channel any longer. The only one it does is me. So I'm not going to sit here day in and day out. I decided because it's not worth it to steep low to certain people's channels like Joey the Rednecks and his manly wife Rachel's. I mean, if people want to sit there, listen to their boring channel, stupid, lying sack of crap that they are, hey, more power to you guys. But for me, I'm just going to make a couple of statements in the beginning of this video and then move on forward because, I have better things to do in my life than to argue with a 25-year-old and a 38 going on 39, which are like 5-year-olds. So with that being said, I just want to make it clear because a lot of his subscribers come on my channel spying on it and also starting their shit, and I just want to address a little bit today and move forward. First of all, I do support cancer patients in the past and present. 100%, guys. I do. Because, you know, I used to have pink hair for the event. And also I had some really good family members that had cancer. And may their heart and soul still live, and may the other ones rest in peace. But, you're going to say, well, how come you say this about Rachel? Well, because she likes to start her shit with me, and Joey, the Rednecks channel. They like to start their shit about me and make up lies, get people to hate me with their chronic lies. That's fine. But just realize that I do not support you in the past having cancer or you in the future having cancer. I hate to say that, but you pissed off the wrong people here. And there's many other diseases and stuff that I do support, like diabetes and everything like that. People missing limbs and everything. And step two, they're coming up with these stupid lies saying that supposedly I said I'm glad that Jolie, the Redneck's mom, is dead. Really? I'm glad that you guys make up the chronic lies and say that I said that or Barb said it or whatever. Because, I loved his mom as a friend. Like I stated in many videos, I was there 32 plus years ago with my ex-best friend Kelvin, which is Joey the Redneck's brother, older brother. And I was there the 25 years that he was born, living with his mom as well. Great mother, great lady she was. So if they want to sit there, make up lies, or have their friends make up lies, fake accounts, whatever, stating that I'm supposedly said that or Barb supposedly said that, that's fine and dandy. Because you guys are low life for that. So then you want to talk about my mom being gone and dead. You know, it's pretty stupid and pretty low to do something like that to me. And, you know, to bring up my car wreck is another thing. Yes, 1997, I was in a car wreck. Correct. I almost lost my life. Correct. Unfortunately, my mom didn't make it. Rachel had part of the story, right? But not the full story. And I don't care if you talk to my niece, my other niece, Christy, Kelly, or my so-called other sister, Lynn. Big fucking two-hoo deal. Were they there with me? No. I was the one driving. I was the one there, and I seen everything. You know, when you avoid hitting a drunk driver, or maybe it wasn't a drunk driver, I don't know. But I can tell you one thing. Whoever was the other car going into my lane, he had to be drunk, tired, or something, because he did swear in my lane. And then you said something about, well, the cops would have got him. In most cases, yes, they would. But the cops weren't on scene until after the accident. So how did cops see or seen what I've seen? Because they weren't on the scene at the time. They didn't. You ever hear of people like hit and runs? Apparently they're not smart enough out there on his channel, Joey the Rednecks. And yeah, I tried to avoid it. Got onto the gravel and it pulled me in. I hit a tree, about 55, 60. That's correct. And it was sprinkling, light rain. That's correct. And I flipped 5 times, unfortunately, with the car catching on fire. Now, did somebody have to kick the window in to get me out? Yes, they did. God bless the ones who did save me out there. They asked me if anybody was a passenger in the car. I said yes, and I was screaming that my mom was. And unfortunately, she didn't make it. And, you know, I don't have nothing to hide. I don't have nothing to lie about it. It's a done deal. I love her. I miss her. And, you know, things happen. But when people want to twist the stories that they don't know or they weren't there to see it, and they say, I just read stories. Oh, I heard it from your family. Part of that would be all true. But, like I said, I was the one driving, and they don't know on firsthand somebody swerving in a lane. Did I say he was drunk? Maybe I did. He could have been drunk. He could have been tired. I don't know. But he swerved in my lane, and I tried to avoid it. Is it a sore subject talking about my mom? Absolutely. I love her. I respect her. She's the best woman on the planet, one of them. But when some people like you guys, like Joey the Redneck and some of his trolls and people that are subscribing to his channel want to start shit with my mother, or make up lies saying that I said I wish his mom was dead and I'm glad she's gone or something. You guys are low life, guys. Now, I know I don't have to explain myself, but this is my channel. I'll tell you the truth. And that's where our channel is awesome and your guys' suck. So, in other words, if you guys talk about her, I think it's going to get to me. Not really. Sore subject. I love her. I miss her. But you think by picking on somebody that I really loved and took care of me, you're thinking about taking a low blow that's going to piss me off or whatever? No. Because I'm the smarter person after this part of this live stream to walk away from it. You guys don't get to me. So you can keep doing what you do, stupid, lying to people, using your fake accounts to gain more subscribers that way. I don't care. And some people say, or your subscribers or trolls out there say, supposedly I said stuff mean to Michelle. Obviously, she does believe that. I'm sorry that she has to believe something like that. But what you guys don't know, and like I stated before, Barb does not have her YouTube channel anymore. She didn't need it because, like I said, it was too stressful for one. And her doctor said, no more computers. Yes, she did have a YouTube channel for a short time, and it was called Sour Skittles. You guys are correct. But it doesn't take a genius or oxymoron to realize whoever was stating that and trying to set Barb up and say that she said this or that. If you realize it, the name was not used, well, Barb's name was not used as how they had it. They used lowercase and uppercase for their fake account on here. Barb's old account, before she deleted it, was all lowercase. So, therefore, the people that have to believe that she would say something like that or do something like that are idiots. Hers was all lowercase lettered. And I guarantee if you or YouTube check back on it as an IP address, it would not link to Barb's account because somebody was using a fake account like hers to start their shit and drama. So, guys, I don't know what to tell you. They just like living on drama. And Joey Redneck, he's always was full of shit. I mean, he used to run around with a BB gun, you know, just around the house saying that someone was trying to get in the house. Like an oxymoron. When I did let him stay at the house before they, you know, cheated on me. And then I was like, okay, I'm out of here. I'm not going to take this. I didn't need the stress. So I left. And a few other people bringing old news to my channel too. Let me address it. Therefore, nobody has to ask about it. Am I homeless now? Technically, yes. But I have many places right now to go. I can camp any state I want. I can stay in my car a few nights here if I want. I can stay in a hotel if I want. And I have 3 friends, different friends, that I could stay with right now. That are really nice people who have much more manners and respect for people. And one, like I said last night, I'll give you a clue. One is Amy and Paul. Amy and Paul live on the south side of Syracuse, which you guys claim is a bad part of town in Syracuse. Well, maybe so, but I never had problems in south side Syracuse. It seems like you just want to start problems somewhere or think it's bad. Just because there might be a stabbing or shooting, this or that, you're going to say it's a bad part of town? Well, if that's the case, you might want to start labeling a lot of places that are bad. New York City, Elmira, Ithaca. And why don't you just put the whole map of New York on the thing, saying it's a bad place to live because of, bad place to stay. Too many stabbings, too many shootings. Whether it's in the neighborhood, whether it's in the school or whatever. You can't just, label it. Which brings me again to, I don't know if it was clear last night, but you also call people retard, which is very disrespectful for people still that have like disabilities or maybe have learning problems. Calling people retarded. You guys, you are really cool for putting people down like that. And I know I stated this, I think, early this morning, last night, and where Joey Redneck was wearing a pink t-shirt because he's a faggot, and supposedly he wears it to support cancer patients. No, he doesn't care about people who have cancer, guys. He doesn't care about anybody in the past or present that has cancer, other than one person, and that's his manly wife, Rachel. That's the only reason why he wears it, just to show off to his woman. Or that's what they say. And some people just don't look good in pink. Well, it all started when he went to jail. He came out a flamer. So he had to wear pink. But for people who have never had a record being arrested, are awesome people. Like he said last night, he said it's because he was in a fight. It might have been. I really don't know the full story. But I did hear, and I did see the video of him and a friend of his that vandalized a laundromat right there in Shermansburg at one point, which he never stated. And a lot of times when he was on probation, he didn't attend to his appointment things. So he got booted and arrested for it. Shamu wants to talk about some of my health issues, which I really don't have any. So, yeah, maybe I'm a heavy guy. Well, congratulations. I am. Proud of it, too. I do have an ulcer. Has reflux heartburn. anxiety. And from my accident and working on my old trailer, well, mine and my old other sister Lynn's trailer, turned the old one down. Yeah, took a wear and tear on my lower back, my knee, and my elbows. And that's all in my doctor's records. And my doctor doesn't want me to work because of a lot of my issues. Nothing to hide. Once again, I tell the truth. About Barb, I'm not going to sit there and tell you her life story because it's her life, her business, and mine, but I don't have to address her problems with anybody out here. Other than I will make it clear she is disabled and not allowed to work due to doctor's orders as well. Would she like to return to work? Absolutely. Every place that we go, whether it's a store, restaurant, or whatever, she's always telling me, gonna go back to work. And I gotta be sadly to say, no, Barb, you can't. Not because it's my order, my saying. I would love to see her go back to work. But unfortunately, doctor's orders. And the same goes for myself. I'm under doctor's orders. Could I probably go back to work? Maybe I could. Would I love to? Absolutely. I miss working my old jobs. Nice people that I got to meet. A lot of respected people. But unfortunately, I'm not going to take the chance or go against the doctor's orders to, blow my health out just because people say, can you go back to work? I want you guys to go back to work and all that shit. Same old news you guys keep coming out with it as well. You guys say something about I'm not her caretaker, whatever. And you say that I'm not her health proxy. You guys are oxymorons once again. It's all with the doctors. I have a doctor's note from the doctor to Barb stating that right now she does have an emotional dog. Yes, she does. And that's all she needs right now. And once we get the training in, the 120 hours private time, then we can take the next step forward and go see the dog trainer, and then she will be certified service dog. And I know a lot of you guys are going to sit there and say, well, Paige is not really a service type dog. Guys, she's only a year old right now. Takes work, takes training, takes time. And they're also saying that you can't pick your service dog. I don't know where you heard that from, but you can. You can already have a dog, for one. For two, you can go out and find one wherever it might be, like a shelter, somebody just selling them or giving them away, which in our case, I paid $150 for Barb's emotional dog, service dog, whatever. For right now, she is, and then later on, she's going to be the service dog. You can have your personal dog be a service dog down the road. Like I said, 120 hours, one-on-one, commanding in public, which is around 6 months, professional training, and then you have to have a professional trainer after that, and then you can become certified. Welcome to the live stream, Joey the Redneck and all his subscribers. Glad you could make it. Thanks for the views again today, by the way. See, it doesn't matter what you guys say, because I'm not going to be checking his channel out no more, because after this live stream, I'm moving forward, because I'm the stronger and better man to keep it not going. And it's also because he's really boring and I can't stand this channel, because he's fake ass punk bitch filled with lies up his ass. And I really don't care for all you guys that are spying on this channel. Like I said, thanks for more views. And also, on your way out, make sure you give me a thumbs up or down. It's all cool as well. It shows me that you give me love either way. I learned that you're going to have true friends, backstabber friends, trolls, a lot of drama in any situation on YouTube. It could be a small channel or a big channel, but trolls, drama, well, you know, follow you as well any time of day. Doesn't matter how big your channel is. And I'm not gonna sit there and do the repeated things like what he does on his live streams. With like stupid farming crap and his maple syrup crap, or his dumb cooking that he doesn't really know how to cook. So the only thing he knows how to cook is like 6 packs of his oatmeal, or his 6 PBJs, or some frozen entree, or something store-bought. And whether they like this live stream I'm making right now, I don't care if they like it or not. I hope they hate it. I hope they give me a thumbs down. I hope everybody in this room gives me a thumbs down if you're his subscriber. Because I don't have to listen to his channel anymore. I'm not going to listen to it no more. And if any of his subscribers or him come in my channel, they're welcome there. But they keep on making fake accounts, whatever. Like Dino and Johnny, y'all like to, you know, make the fake accounts come back. I love blocking them all. So the more that they make, the more I love blocking. Keeps me busy, entertained. Now, I really don't like to come out on my channel every day, addressing stuff like this. But after today, I'm not going to worry about it. They can talk their smack. They can lie like they do every day to everybody, everything. But it's not going to take them far in life. Oh, and like I said, I was stating the fact of the truth. I just forgot to mention it. So a few of you guys want to know if I was homeless now. So I told you what was going on with the situation about that. No. I have 5 to 6 places right now, between car, camping any places I want, and about 3, maybe 4 places I can stay. Now some have dogs, and Paige already met, and they play very well. Other places, they don't have animals. But they accept page for page and they all love her. And that's why we love them. And went to church this morning and we enjoyed it. And it was very loving and peaceful there with Amy and Paul. So, you know, my next videos are going to be starting to be happier and starting our journeys and, you know, making this channel back where it used to be, where we got more subscribers. Sorry guys that I'm not on here like I used to be. YouTube right now is not my full-time commitment right now. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to be on every day. It just means I'm not going to be doing 2, maybe 3 live streams a day or videos. Let's just cut it back a little bit to, you know, figure things out in life that make me happy, make Barb happy, and Paige. Which reminds you, right now I'm walking Paige, and we played fetch with a tennis ball, her favorite game. Got her running. Get her pulling spring water. And it's pretty peaceful out here. So starting tomorrow, new life, new beginning. And if they just want to keep it going on their live stream, more power to them. Nothing will upset me. Nothing will bother me because I'm not going to be listening to them. And it's not because anybody that was in the room yesterday, his subscribers coming in like Michelle and all them, and Josh and whatever not, saying, well, why don't you get over it and start it? I was like, well, why should I be the one to just drop it? I'm the one that just defends it, not keep it going like they do every day. But I realized by going to church, talking to Barb, and the great people of Amy and Paul, and the other friends that we just made, sorry you won't find them on YouTube, guys, because they're not YouTubers. They've made me realize a lot in life, just in a short time. They said, walk away from it. Not because you are the one giving up. They say because you are the better man that they will ever be. Have I done some things in life maybe wrong? Yes, I have, and that's by going to church and talking to the Lord Jesus today, and he said it's never too late to just turn right around. Which I always believed in God ever since I was like in my teens, which I should have done it way before my teens, but you know, I just didn't realize how much he could help you. So I don't, like I said, I really don't care if their live streams keep going about us, whether it's chronic lies or other fake accounts that they make up, whether it's Joey the Redneck or his subscribers making them up. I don't care. I'm not going to listen to them anymore. Not worth my time. I'm moving forward to a better life. And like I said, Lord Jesus has always been in my life. It's just I stopped going to church in my 20s, early 20s. And, I haven't went out and had any beer or liquor for a few months now. I'm proud of that. I don't need it. And it's making me much better of a person as well. I'm just gonna live life day by day and start it over, fresh start, and enjoy it. There's much more things to do in life than just to sit back listening to some idiots like them on YouTube. And I don't have to worry, like I said, about all the lies that they come out with once again, because Lord Jesus knows who the ones are lying and not lying. And that's one reason why I went to church, because I'm on the good side. I'm the one starting all over fresh. And I get back to the point I was saying, am I homeless now? I already answered that part. But a lot of you guys were saying you were homeless before. Absolutely right. I was homeless before. Let me refresh that. Before, I was homeless for about 9 months. And it started, I think, back in, 2011 or 12. I think 2012 for 9 months. It was hot. We had thunderstorms, rain, hail, snow, coyotes out in the woods, raccoons. You can laugh at it all you want, but guess what? I survived it, and then when Barb came down towards the end of my survival of that, we both made out at the end by surviving. It makes you a stronger man to be out there and survive out in the woods or whatever at the time for 9 months. At this point again, I'll say welcome into the chat, guys. Hi, Joey Redneck, and hi all the subscribers. I know when they come into a pack like this, they're all from his team. That's fine and dandy. And if you don't get to see the video now or live stream, you can watch it as a video a little bit after I post it, because this one's being posted. Now, Rachel did make a comment on one of the live streams saying that, hey, I'm probably staying in a hotel until I go broke. That's funny. Very funny. But you see, that's not true. I stayed in a hotel for 4 days. Yes, I did. Felt great. But that was only it for 4 days. Why? Maybe I don't have a place of our own right now to live. I am still looking for one, and that time will probably be shortly. But yeah, you know, at least the main bills that I want to be paid get paid. And if Barb wants to buy something, or if I want to buy something, we share our money. We don't tell each and other one that, you know, hey, you can't get this, I don't have the money. And you stated the other day, supposedly, at the library it was, because you didn't have your internet turned on yet. See, this is what I do for Rachel. This is what I do for my fiance. Opened the wrapper, gave her whatever, a piece of chocolate. Congratulations. You're starting to be a man, but not quite. You see, you're in your 20s. You're considered a kid still. And you have to put yours on camera, on video. Just one time helping her, you say, oh, look, I help her every day. Or she might lie and say, yes, he does every day. But the truth is, every other day, you guys fight. Hard time. And I got videos to prove that. If you want me to release some of them. And also I got some messages from Bev, who claims that she never said what she said to Joey about having an affair with him while you were out of town. I have that as messages if you want me to release them too. Because I found them on the phone. Because they were both drunk, they didn't know what was going on, and you were out of town. Wow. If it's not one messing around, it's the other one messing around. I love it. I mean, it's too bad that I'm dropping it as of today. So why not make this? Why not just make this the better day, since it's my last live stream talking about them? So let me know if you want me to release some of those arguments that you guys were having, or Joey's affair. Let me know if you want to see some of that, guys. It's truth, because it's all documented. Unlike a lot of you guys coming up with fake lies and fake accounts saying shit about me or Barb. And if you're just gonna sit and roach, go back and tell him, or maybe he's probably watching anyways. Just let me know. So you can pick on Barb, some of her speech, or you can pick on some of what you think of my speech is wrong, or us being bigger people, or her having seizures, talking about strobe lights and shit. Well, nothing against people who have cancer or had it, but having one boob probably is annoying. And FYI, Shamu's arm, she can move it. She just doesn't want to move it. She just wants to play like it's hurting her, because it really doesn't. And also, you guys didn't respond. How's her itchy rashes, or whatever you want to call them, the things that you put cream on? Because, you know, when we were there, she was scratching pretty good. Yeah, that's what, even Christy said that in the beginning, in the past. Oh, but you guys are really friends now. Congratulations. I don't care, but when she was around, she used to call you Scratch and Sniff. That's what she used to nickname you. See, I don't like to go that far, but you guys don't know when to drop it. So it makes me want to come out here and respond. And I decided this is my last video to responding, because I'm not going to play your stupid guys' level any longer. Because I now go to church once a week. I don't drink no more, about 3 months now. And here shortly, probably in July, laugh it up now, but I can prove it when I get it, is I'm going to start a membership at the gym and work out, maybe start out once or twice a week to better myself, my life, and Barb's. Barb can't do it because of her seizures and no machinery or whatever, but I can. So frankly, I don't care about any losers, drama. Joey the Redneck and his manly wife, Rachel, aka his nickname is Monkey Boy, and hers is Shamu. Gotta say, also, you can keep calling my phone, guys. I don't care. It doesn't bother me, because all I gotta do is hit, you know, just push a button and the call goes away. So the time that you know, to take the time to find a fake number off of the computer to call me with it, it's wasting your time, not mine. So it's all good. Oh, I can make a lie right now, guys. Right now, I'm walking through a farm patch right now. Behind me is the farm. I planted seeds, like 20 acres. I planted seeds on the John Deere tractor today. Yesterday was my day off. Today is my day off. Tomorrow, oh wait, all week is my day off. Or else you would have money for food, and you'd have money for buying what you want. So how could you be working on the farm unless they just give you a corn and carrots or whatever? I really don't think the farmers want you to stay anyways. For the fact is, the store manager where you used to work and a couple of your co-workers said you really didn't do any work when you were working. And then they said that you wanted your job back there. And they said that they would never rehire you. But let me remind you, you're probably going to tell me that's not real. I'm pretty sure I could make the phone call and see and have them say that, you know, they wouldn't hire you back and that you did no work. And then the last part I'm thinking about saying, and it's funny, you tell me, and you had all your subscribers that sometime back in the past they were part of my subscribers until they were backstabbers, like the ones on here watching. You said all we were is scammers and begged for money. That is so funny there, Joey the Redneck and Manly Wife Rachel, Monkey Boy and Shamu. You see, first of all, I didn't ask for like the whole wide world in my hand. I asked for some help because I was homeless. I had no food. And my medications were in New York when I was stranded in South Carolina. So it wasn't like a need. It was a kind of like, well, it was like a need, sorry. It was a need, not a want. But you see, Joey the Redneck, on the other hand, out here, started out with a first statement. He's like, I need some donations for a car. And yes, I stated this before, but I'm adding on to it. He's like, I need some donations for a car. All right, I can maybe understand donations for a car and some help for a car. But on Craigslist, you can get a cheap one for, like I said before, $500 to maybe $1,000. No, he wants to try to get the best out there, a Crown Vic. So he's asking for donations of, like, I think he said, what, $3,500? If you're not talking about a scammer, what's a scammer? 2, he made everybody sob and feel sorry for him because, you know, when I stayed there, Barb stayed there, we paid for bills. We paid like half of the rent there, so we paid $250 for rent. You know, $200 plus in food that Joey loved to develop in his gut. And the reason why he doesn't gain weight is because of a thyroid issue. Common sense. You can have an overactive and underactive. And, you know, and plus their cable and internet was turned off. But they still say, oh, we like to use their internet and, you know, the internet and cable. Well, how could you use it when it's turned off? So they were bitching home about that. So I felt bad. I had it turned on for them. $150. Paid that. They turned it on the next day or same day. I can't remember. And I got the receipt printed out. And it still said that they owed $100 and something more on their bill that they never had paid off. So once again, they come out here the other day stating the fact of Spectrum supposedly overcharging them and all this shit. No, it's not the fact. The fact is you don't pay your bills and then you get double billed and then you get the late fees on top of it. And they were sobbing. So then somebody had to help them out here on YouTube with a PayPal of $200 and something. And then I don't know. These are just odds and ends towards my end of this live stream, whatever. Joey says, "Hey, I used to live in my house across the street from the library." Guys, that was not his house. That was a apartment that his dad and mom were renting out, and he happened to stay and live there with them. And then again, in Cortland, they didn't have a place in Cortland to live. They had to stay with Rachel's supposedly best friend, peace officer, or whatever he is, to live with him because they didn't have a place. Yeah, I know, Paige. That's what I said. And it's like a lot of places they don't have, that they can't live by themselves. They have to live with somebody who pays their bills. And then when they do get a trailer to live in, they buy it for only $200 just for a used trailer that's a POS that's falling apart all the way around. I don't know how it passed health code, which maybe I should check into that. They should be condemned. So all they got to pay is pretty much their lot rent. I don't beg for money like Joey does no more. I only asked when I needed it, not just to pay my bills and shit. So get your facts straight. Why did I say that was on Paige? I wasn't talking about Paige, not Paige, my dog, you idiot. I was selling my hamster page. I have a hamster page and a dog page, so I got rid of the hamster page, you idiot. Because when you're in a car, you can't really, at the time, have a hamster. What you want, you fag? I don't care about you or anybody of his channel.
Oh, it's still going? You need a drink? Mama got your Poland. And Mama just spilled it all over herself.
Well, at least our dog is up to date with vets and medical records and licensing. And Chip, like his 4 cats that they don't care about in their place. You know, 2 are not fixed yet, and they're messing around with each other, brother and sister or whatever. And the other 2, well, one has a hernia on the stomach. They don't really care about that because they did not have it removed or taken it to a vet yet. And the other one has scabies all over from neck to the tail. And they tell everybody, oh, well, it's because the other cat, messes around and tries to hump him with faggot Chuck. I don't pay attention to those faggots anyways.
There's an ever an ending to it.
So have fun. I know you are, Chuck. You're the one that has to use a fake ass account. Come on, YouTube. Because you're not man enough to use your real name on here. You're just a pussy. Just like the rest of the people in their channel.
Babe,
What?
is there an ending to
No,
it?
it's not.
It's childish.
I don't care. Dude, you don't know how to spell. No, it's just that you're not man enough to come on the channel with your real name. I never blocked anybody. It's always Joey Doran that who blocked everybody on my channel.